Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff organizations for more than 40 years. I want to tell you a story and then tie it all in at the end. And the story involves how I picked up a new client by using LinkedIn. And it's going to lead to one of the mistakes I see people making with LinkedIn. So I've got more than 10,000 first-level connections on LinkedIn. And every once in a while, I like to send an email to people who are in HR, talent acquisition, obvious areas of hiring where, I try and reconnect with them and see if there's any business there for me. There was one person who I chose not to reach out to because I wasn't sure if he was working for a recruiting firm or not, and I really don't connect with recruiters, who are working for third-party firms. But what he did is he noticed that I looked at his profile and decided to give me a call. And he reintroduced himself. It had been probably 10 years since we had last spoken, saying, "Hi, how are you?" We chatted for a little bit and then told me he was trying to hire a number of people. Now, what's the point of this story? The point of the story is my profile made it easy for him to reach me. How did I do that? And I want to point out how many people don't do this. And I'm looking over at my profile just to make sure you understand what I'm doing. There's a way on LinkedIn to set up your contact information. You can provide your email address, phone number, your address, IM, Twitter feeds, websites that you're involved with, plus an easy to work with LinkedIn URL to reach you. Now, I have in my office number and my email address. He went to my profile, since we're first level connections, found my phone number and called me. How many of you have your phone number there? And I'm going to tell you point blank, of the 10,000 and change connections I have, very few people do. Why? You don't want to get interrupted at work. I understand that. You could put a home phone number in. I don't want to get a phone call at home. What are you networking for? You call this networking by having a connection on LinkedIn that you're going to try and mooch off of all the time, that you make it next to impossible for people to reach you with, and you call this networking. This is not how people network. Networking involves developing a relationship with another person where they're able to think of you when they have an opportunity, and watch this one, be able to reach you. Now, obviously, sometimes you're going to get calls or emails from people that the position description is off. But I want to point out to you, the person who gets ahead isn't always the smartest. They don't always work the hardest, although those are great qualities to have. People remain alert, get ahead by being alert to opportunities. Sometimes those are internal to their firm. More often than not, they're external. One of the reasons you have a LinkedIn profile is so that opportunities can knock at your door. If you make it hard for people to reach you, you're not networking. So put your email address and phone number in your profile. If you change jobs, update your email address and office phone number. Make it easy for people to reach you so that opportunity can knock at your door. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button. Do something that lets people know that this was helpful to you. I also want to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Big Game Hunter TV. All one word, The Big Game Hunter TV. You'll get notices whenever I do a new video for YouTube. Next, come over to my website, JeffAltman.com. There's a lot of great content there. Articles I've written for my e-zine. And by the way, I'm giving away a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, which I publish weekly with advice for job hunters. In addition, there are the videos, there are podcasts of my radio shows. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, jobs I'm recruiting for, places that you can post your resume to, information about my job search coaching program. A lot of great content at JeffAltman.com. So come over to the site and go explore it. A few final things, please. Just hang in there a little bit longer. First of all, if you have a question for me about job hunting, I'm a live person job search expert. Call me through liveperson.com. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Next, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. And finally, if your current firm is trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.